for expert eye health insights. Proudly brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It is the month of August, and while schools are out and children, they're enjoying their break, this is also the perfect time for parents and guardians to act on a crucial need. I'm talking about your children's vision. Good vision is vital for reading, writing, learning, and, general overall development of the child. And vision issues left untreated can affect a child's performance, academic performance, I mean. And let's just do our best to make this month count for our children's vision. We're also quite excited to share that the Modern Eye Care Foundation is offering free eye screening for children throughout the month of August. It's an incredible opportunity that I think you should not miss. Yes, so do well to go out there and, take advantage of this for mommies and daddies, parents, and everyone, with a child, maybe it might not be your biological child, maybe you're the guardian. Just try to, take advantage of this offer, so to say. Okay, so did you know, interesting statistic, that 1 in every 4 school-aged children may have an undetected vision problem? Yeah, quite startling. So we'll be connecting with our trusted eye expert to enlighten us on this. And of course, my name is Akan Usen. As the show progresses, I will definitely be giving you eye-opening traffic feeds. But let's just, hand the mic over, so to say, to our in-house doctor, Dr. Priscilia Imade, optometrist with Modern Eye Care Foundation. Welcome, doctor, and how are you doing today?
Thank you very much, Akan.
Amazing,
you look good.
amazing. Thank you.
You have a new haircut.
Oh my God! Oh my
makes
God!
You look fine. Have you done your children's eye test?
This hair has been, it's been.
Akan, have you done your children's eye test?
Welcome,
Yes,
expect
I'm
us.
starting with you.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Lagosians. Good afternoon, all my listeners all over the world. It's a great honor and privilege to be here every week to discuss eye care matters. We're actually looking at how we can fix our eye problems so that we can fix the problem of the world. If drivers have good eyes, road accident will be significantly reduced.
How do that do? When we fix our problems, we'll fix the problems of the world.
I'm telling you.
Okay, well. Moving along.
Okay, let's look at the statistics.
Okay.
When drivers drive with healthy eyes,
Yes.
road accidents will be significantly reduced. And when road accidents are significantly reduced,
Yes.
there's a tendency that the economic power of that country will go up. Transportation is a major core for any economy. And then when the breadwinner of the family dies or someone is disabled as a result of injury or accident or fatality, it becomes a great issue. How about children? We are talking about children today.
Yes.
Statistics have shown that children who have eye problems may end up growing up, to maybe with a negative school experience, not being able to achieve their maximum academic potential. They might grow up with inferiority complex, and many of these children are not able to actually fulfill purpose, as it were, because they had a hidden problem that was not detected or checked. And then, of course,
Yes.
without the eyes, I tell you, you cannot appreciate the beauty of the world.
True.
So if everyone is seeing very well, if we all have good eyesight, our minds will reason well, we'll love better, and we'll live better. So let's aim to have good eyesight. Well, we are looking at children today. The statistics is quite huge.
Yes.
When we talk about children vision care.
So what's the source?
This month of August.
Where was this statistics?
We have plenty. We have studies that have been done in Nigeria.
Right.
Like that 1 in 4 is a study that was done in the US.
In the US, okay.
Yes. We have our own Nigerian statistics, which I'm also going to talk to us about here.
Okay.
So this August, actually, our focus is on children. And in fact, internationally, all over the world, we choose to focus on children in August, as in back to school, because that's when they are able to have all the time that is needed to carry out eye examination. Because sometimes there are some eye examination that may affect or disturb, school time. So you don't have to take excuse from school. Now you are on holiday, the children should be able to do all the tests they need to do. So parents should listen, all parents, school owners, guardian, grandpa, grandma, everyone, please, this message is for you. We have our global statistics that says that 1 in 4 children aged has an undiagnosed vision problem. That's actually from the American Optometric Association.
Okay.
And then 80% of learning is done 80% of what a child learns before the age of 12 is through the visual system.
Okay.
And the World Health Organization says that 80% of learning is visual, meaning untreated vision issues can severely affect academic learning. Then we've talked about amblyopia, that's lazy eye, which affects up to 3 out of every 100 children. And it is the leading cause of permanent vision loss in children if not treated, if not detected or treated early. Uncorrected refractive errors are among the top causes of avoidable blindness in children. I'm an advocate for the eradication of avoidable blindness in children.
True.
So this actually is my call. Having your children's eye tested this season is a good way to prevent avoidable blindness. Our Nigerian statistics too is also alarming. In Nigeria, it is estimated that about 5 to 7 million children live with undiagnosed refractive errors. This was a study that was done by Orbis International. That's the National Eye Health Study. Also, Vision 2020 Nigeria statistics shows that 3 to 5% of Nigerian primary school children have a form, at least to some extent, of eye examination. But 29% of children screened in public schools have some form of vision impairment. That's in Nigeria. And then Nigeria ranks high among African countries where avoidable blindness in children is still a significant challenge due to poor access to eye care. Yes.
Okay.
So that's where we are bridging the gap. At Modern Eye Care Foundation, we are providing free eye screening for children this August, so everyone could catching on that.
Yeah,
so
parents, please. In fact, tell someone. If you don't have, tell your neighbor, tell your neighbor's child.
Yes.
Just take advantage of this.
Exactly.
And if any child that is listening to us too, somehow, tell mommy, tell daddy.
Exactly.
Tell them to take you.
And all the drivers on the road listening.
Please.
Yeah, take advantage.
Take advantage.
So why children vision care matters is that children often do not complain about vision problems because they think everyone sees the way they see, especially children in the lower ages, from about the age of maybe 1, 2, 3 till about 8. Yes, so they don't know because they've never seen the world before. They just feel that the extent to which they see is what everybody is saying. So they might go to school, they are in kindergarten, they are in primary, they may not even know that they are not seeing. That maybe they are supposed to see beyond what they are saying. So an eye test is what will actually show if that child had an eye defect from birth. Some children too could actually have some eye defect from birth. The parent may not know, the child may not know. I've seen cases in the clinic where, in fact, there was one earlier on in the year. The boy is like 12.
Okay.
He gained admission to secondary school and is going to go to boarding house. And the school's requirement was that they should do an eye test. That's when they discovered that they had,
and he had
a cataract actually in the eye.
Oh dear.
He didn't know, the parents didn't know, but the boy said, he knew he wasn't seeing well, but he didn't really know it was a problem because he has never seen the world before. So, but if he had done an eye examination, that could have been detected early and then it could have been corrected. So poor vision can lead to learning delays, behavioral issues, and reduced social interaction. I actually had some time ago when we did some school eye health program, because we have some schools that we cover where we go educate the teachers, the PTA, the parents, then the students themselves on how they can take proper care of their vision, and then we carry out back to school screening as well. Some of the children that we found, they were not able to catch up easily with learning, not because they were dull, but some of these children, because of the eye problems that they had, that they did not even know was there.
Okay.
Let me give a practical example. Let's say a teacher asks a child to do an assignment, and then the child looks at the work, everything looks blurry. The more the child tries to focus, to read, let's say a comprehension passage, for example, the more the child tries to comprehend, to read it, the more, the letters get blurry, and then the child gets discouraged. Sometimes the teacher may write on the board, and maybe the teacher writes a letter 7 a number 7, for example, and then the child sees it maybe as a 9, or the teacher writes a letter W, the child sees it as an A, or even a 3, the child just puts down something else. And by the time the child's work is marked and is called low, you've been a student before. When you did not get the full mark, maybe 6/6, you don't feel good. Let's say everybody is scoring 6/6, and then you are scoring 1/6 or 2/6. You won't feel good. And some schools will say, oh, the ones that didn't score well, I mean, those days when we were growing up, they'll say, okay, you are going to chop the number of canes that you that is equivalent to the number of subjects or that you missed. The numbers you missed will be equivalent to the strokes of cane you are going to get. So all this can reduce the child's confidence and make the child have a negative school experience. So behavioral issues can actually develop from that. And then we don't know. In Nigeria, we don't actually pay attention to some of these things. We just take it for granted and beat the child into what we want the child to be, or beat the child into our own ignorance. So we need to do the needful as parents. So early vision care is cost effective because a simple pair of glasses can just solve the child's problem. I've seen several cases like that. There was a student, I've mentioned it before on this program, that once it's getting dark, she started bumping into objects, and the mother thought it was a spiritual problem. Until they came to the eye clinic, the uncle brought her, and we saw that this child had myopic astigmatism, and he had a type that we call nyctalopia, night blindness. And by the time we gave this girl glasses, some myopia can actually make you not see very well in the night.
Wow.
We gave this student glasses, and she picked up. And till tomorrow, the parents are happy. So cases like that. So if you don't detect these problems on time, you just think, oh, that there's one witch and one wizard that is doing it, that your child is not doing well. There's also another case too that I've treated. This student does not write well. The handwriting, your handwriting, I'm sure when you were very young, that child's own is nothing to be compared to yours. Jaga as seen. So said, okay, let's do an eye test for this child. By the time we did eye test, discovered that this child had astigmatism. And because of that refractive error, this child is not able to, see properly, coordinate properly, and write well. If you have a refractive error, you may not be able to write legibly, or the child just get frustrated. And then you want the child to do some work, you just say, no, mommy, I'm tired, I don't want to. So by the time this child error was corrected, the child picked up in school. In fact, we have an international example in Dr. Benjamin Carlson.
Yes.
Who was an acclaimed dullard.
Gifted hands.
Exactly. I'm sure maybe the mother listened to a program like this or went to a seminar. They heard people talk about, take your child for an eye examination. Because he was really a dullard in school. People knew him as no-do-well, and then they were always mocking him. But by the time he did an eye test, and then a pair of glasses was given to him, you can read it in Gifted, and it's there in his biography. His scores, his grades changed. Funny enough, that same incident is still being repeated in our world today, in our society today. So as parents, we just need to learn, and we need to change, have a better attitude towards our children's eye health. So we are going to look at why we need to do children vision care and the importance, the significance. Early detection of vision problems is one major problem that if you have your child's eye tested now, it's going to solve for you. You don't wait until a child is 20, 30, becomes an adult before you start attending to the eye problem. I once had a lawyer who visited my clinic. She was posted to Lagos for her law school, and then she came into my clinic to pick up the glasses of her uncle. And in the process, we got talking, and we were like, oh, let's just test your eyes. And we discovered that she had an amblyopia in one eye. That means she was not seeing very well anymore with one eye. The eye looks normal, the two looks okay, nothing look missing, but she was just not seeing. And this girl broke down crying because she said that right from when she was in secondary school, she's been complaining to the mom about her eye, that she wasn't seeing well with the eye, but the mom didn't take her serious. So after a while, she just left it. And so everybody left the eye. The eye too also left them, because amblyopia is an eye problem that will occur when parents ignore refractive error problems in children.
But at that age, couldn't it no help, or was it too late?
Once amblyopia sets in, there's nothing anybody can do. The eye will look normal, but it will not see. No drug will make the eye see. No glasses will make the eye see. No surgery will make the eye see. It will just be there. How does amblyopia happen? When there's a refractive error, let's say the right eye now, let's say it's -8, and then the left eye, say -1. The two errors, they are not the same. One is far, far higher. So as the child is looking at an object, the message that is sent to the brain will be disproportionate. So over time, the brain will learn to ignore the worst eye. Because the two messages sent to the brain will be conflicting. So the eye that the brain will ignore over the years becomes lazy, becomes tired, becomes weak, and will not do anything. Just like your muscles too.
Some sort of
happens.
Atrophy kind of.
Yeah, so nobody can see again. That's why we say bring your child for an eye examination. What will it take you to bring your child for an eye examination?
Doctor, let's quickly take a look at the traffic situation. I can tell you at this time on the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway, for those coming in from the Lazik end, the traffic is still looking quite good. Influx, return journey influx beginning to build up, but I can tell you at this time it is still looking quite good on that stretch. Also Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, I have a view of that end all the way. This is somewhere around the around the Secretariat, the Alausa Secretariat pedestrian bridge, somewhere around that end. I see that traffic inwards and outwards. The Otedola end is also looking good. 7 Up coming from inwards Zyatec, and for those heading inwards Billingsway, you still have it quite good. Nothing to worry about on that end at this time. And yes, Obafemi Awolowo Way, well, I see parts of okay, this is coming in. If you're coming in all the way, it's still looking good. Traffic light alternation is what you should, factor, and just be patient. It's still looking very, very good. Over to you, Doctor.
Thank you very much, Aka. Another reason why, at least parents, we should check our children's eyes because of screen time and digital eye strain. Now almost all the learning is done by children in several of the schools, especially in urban areas. They are done on the screen. Much of the work that children do now, is far, far higher than their age. You see a child that is 8 years old, they tell you this child is doing 16 subjects. And I'm wondering, a child in primary school, what has it got to do with 16, 20 subjects? They say all aspects of English. They break it down to different aspects. Science, it's a lot. And most of these things are done on the screen. Apart from that, too, at home, parents also use phones, various digital display units for gadgets for children to just relax and play with, so they don't disturb. Television, computers. So these children consistently, they are glued to these devices, and over time these devices are beginning to create problems for children. So, as a parent, you need to bring your child for an eye examination. We need to check to be sure that those computers you are exposing that child's eye to is not affecting the child's eye development. And August, of course, is a good time to assess your children's eye health before screen use will intensify again during school hour. Also, undiagnosed vision problems are common, and then some eye problems can be inherited, especially parents that have eye problem. From the day you give birth to a child, it's possible that if you wear glasses, there's a 30% chance that your child will wear glasses. And if both parents wear glasses, that means a 16% chance, according to statistics, that your child will wear glasses. And then the earlier we discover this, if it's going to be a problem that will result in more serious conditions in future, the earlier we diagnose it and start attending to it, the better. Take, for example, myopia.
Yes.
Now, there are technologies to control myopia. Unlike maybe 20, 30 years ago, or even in the last decade, where myopia control is not so as prominent as what we have, it's not common. But now in Nigeria, we can do myopia control. So if you bring your child early to the
glasses.
clinic, yes, there are different options with eye drop, with glasses. There are different ways that this can be done. So, but at least the one that parents can readily do if they don't want all the other invasive one, glasses. There are myopia control lenses now, unlike the usual concave lens that we just use. We have myopia control glasses, which can actually help to reduce the growth of myopia or the degeneration of myopia in the eyes of that child. I mean, we have also seen that when children see better, their confidence is boosted. So, I mean, taking care of your child's eye can result in mental support and social development for that child, because poor vision can affect self-esteem, attention span, and even participation in social and physical activities. There's a student that came. The parent brought this boy to my class, to my clinic. This boy likes to play football, but he's highly myopic.
How does he
and you
that?
cannot use glasses to play football. Okay, before the glasses.
Well, in such an instance, doctor, what can be done?
You can imagine. So because somebody now is short-sighted, the person cannot be a footballer. Does it make sense?
So what would the person
You
do?
don't even know whether it's that football that is going to bring that boy out
to the world.
That's what we are saying. Now, that boy likes to play football. It's his sports of choice.
Passion.
It's his passion. But because he wasn't seeing very well, he couldn't participate and then make a meaningful impact in his team. Along the line, in the school where he was, they tested him and then they gave him glasses. But the parents were scared that if he uses glasses to play ball, and this boy is like, this is my life.
So
in fact, the boy was crying to me.
In such an instance,
when they came, I'm going there.
Okay.
When they came to the clinic, I looked at this boy. I asked him. Sometimes when I want to question some of these sensitive, I take the parents away and at some point bring the parents back. This boy told me, Doctor, I love football. I can't imagine my life without football. I want to play football. He has dreams, he has aspirations. He said, what are we going to do? I said, okay, fine. If truly we can change your glasses to contact lenses. Okay. And he said, hooray. I said, yes, because I can think of it. You think it's everybody that runs around in international matches that don't have eye
good
problems.
Eyesight.
They do wear contact lenses and you won't know.
You won't know. So
I told him, I said, of course you can wear contact lenses. And he was so happy.
Eyes will be protected.
When we told the parents, the father said, no. Nobody, my son cannot wear contact lens. Like, he has some, he has never worn, but he just has some negative misconceptions about contact lenses. We had to educate them that no, contact lenses are good. You can't wear glasses when you are playing combative sports. Anything can happen.
You might injure him.
Yes, but let him wear his contacts and then he'll be able to play his football. It took time, for me to convince the parents to allow that boy to wear contact lenses.
But in the end?
In the end, they agreed.
They agreed. That's the all is well that ends well. So, wow, amazing. I mean, that's a good one.
Yes.
All right. So even as we round things up, I see that we've not. Okay, a particular number has been trying to connect with us. I don't know what is up with the network, but of course you can try to connect with us even as we wind down. 091-538-77127. Do not forget that Modern Eye Care Foundation they have an offer right there for the children this holiday period. Go out there, take your children, take your words, go out there and get your eyes checked for free. Get your eyes checked for free. Not you, but your children. Okay, let's take them there and just take advantage of this offer that Modern Eye Care Foundation has out there. All right, Doctor, let's bring things to a close.
Yes, I would just say, because of time, let's take this conversation more to my WhatsApp channel.
Yes.
I mean, I'm putting a lot of information there.
Okay.
So we might not be able to discuss everything, but when we come there, just search for Eye Care with Dr. Priscilia Imade on your WhatsApp.
Okay.
Just join the channel. There are lots of information I've put out there on this children vision care and other eye problems. And of course, my books are there.
Okay.
Symptoms, common eye symptoms, eye care the right way, glaucoma, and then
all these are there.
You can always get some of this book on Seller or Amazon, or come to the clinic. You can buy them directly, because information is power.
True.
If you don't know about the eyes, you may just unconsciously go blind. And we don't want that to happen.
We don't want that to happen. All right, so Doctor, I would always also suggest that, of course, links, the YouTube links and Facebook links of this show and other past episodes, we could always drop them on the channel. Yes, quite an innovative one. Yes, so definitely. So we'll just do something about that. Prevention, my dear listener, is better than cure. So teach your children the importance of healthy sight. Make time to visit the Modern Eye Care Foundation. Take your child there, for the eye screening. Of course, it's free this August. So please don't tell me it's because of this. No more excuses. Now, if you missed any parts of today's show or previous editions, you can always catch up via our Facebook page, or you go to our YouTube channel. Our Facebook page is Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, and our YouTube channel is Traffic Radio 961. Search for the keywords Eyes on the Road, and please do not watch alone. Share. Dr. Priscilia Imade, OD, MSc, PhD in Public Health, and a consultant optometrist at the Modern Eye Care Foundation, a fellow of both the American Academy of Optometry and the Nigerian Optometrist Association. It's been a great time on the show with you. Thank you for always taking time out of your busy schedule to come share gold nuggets as regards our site with us. Now, for those who want to reach out to her, you can call 080-3333-6672. That is 080-3333-6672. Or you can visit the eye clinic at plot 16 to 18 Ogunusi Road, opposite Omole Estate, Phase 1 by Akyode Bus Stop, Ojodu Baja, Lagos. On behalf of our production team, led by Micah Arocha, with assistance from Adeleke Toluwalashe and... come again? Tracy, yes. And of course, not forgetting a big thank you to our executive producer, Tayo Akonle. My name is Akan Usen. Eyes on the road, your safety, our priority. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. See you next week.